Welcome guys, it is the AxeMan here, and we are back on Ark Survival Evolved, finally, with some more taming every single creature, because we have nothing better to do with our lives. Yeah, freaking boy. However, this is not your average normal episode. So, last episode we did the Dolphins before I went away and did some traveling, and that was episode number 50. So, in my plan of this series, episode 50, or between episode 50 and 51, I was going to tour the whole park and show off what you've done in case you've missed episodes, in case you've just not seen little bits. So that's what we're going to do. Today's episode 50.5. So next time we'll be taming the Iguanodon, but today there is no taming. We'll probably do the same episode 100. We'll do like an episode 100.5 or something. But yeah, we're going to explore and take a tour of the park we've got so far. We can discuss some ideas we have. If you have any ideas, let me know down below. You know, if you see a space that's got a nice area layout and you think, oh, you know, he could whack a shop there, he could whack some bathrooms there, he could, I don't know, just something creative, let me know down below. But before we do start, if you've still been enjoying this series, which I know a lot of you have, you've all been spamming my comments, when's this returning? Make sure you're continuing to like the video and subscribing and sharing this and just showing your support, so, you know, it gives me more reason to do this. Like, I need, what's the word, motivation. I need all that motivation from you. Throw your motivation all over my face. And make sure you follow all the social media so you can keep up to date and stuff. So let's crack on then. So hopefully this doesn't take overly too long, but I'll probably go right into it all. So this is the front entrance. We will definitely spice this up a little, but these are the big gates which we come on inside like that. I'm just going to close them so no dinos get in. But this is the little walkway we have. This is where you queue up and buy your ticket. So we've got all of our little like dinos here, so you know you're in a dino park, which I think looks really cool. I love the Diplo that kind of has its neck hanging over, so you know you've got to go under it. Imagine being a kid, like that'd be amazing. So these are our little ticket booths. You come here, you buy a ticket, or you go that side, you buy a ticket, and then you're officially in the park. So this is the park we have. We've got some redwood trees, we've got some more taxidermies to again remind you that you're here in a dino park. So here's our big main gate. I still need some sort of canvas painting on there when we finally give a name for this park. And here we go. So these are my headquarters. I'm not sure if that's, I mean, that probably should stay there forever. It probably should. I'll probably have to do something with Cupcake so people can come and pet Cupcake. But yeah, we have our first exhibit, which I have switched up a little bit since we've last seen it. So these are the snails. So before this was just a stone ground, but I've changed that to a Eco's flooring, which I've made moss, which there is a little gap here. I do need to fix this somehow. But I feel like that looks a lot more snail-like than just stone grounds. So yeah, we've got the snails in there, which I did switch up. We've got some mushrooms out here. We have this beautiful fountain, which I absolutely adore. This actually got a TLC, so I do need to move these plants. It wasn't this before, but we now have this fountain, which has got parasaurs spraying water. The water looks a lot better. But yeah, this was, I think, literally about 2 days ago. This was a different fountain, so I need to just move these benches around it. But you can sit there, you know, have a little snack before you start your tour. We have the statue of Kevin, the original Kevin, who lasted a bunch of episodes. I think he died at the dire wolf, so we all remember him. We have the Gachas over here, which I'm not overly fond of their exhibit. That's probably going to be one we change towards the end. A lot of exhibits we will go back to and just amend and stuff at some point. But they've got all crystals around them. We have the Hesperonas, which I do like their exhibit. Are they in there? There they are. We've got the ducks just at the back down there. Kind of got a little deserty vibe because next door we're going to put the Jerboas. So there's going to be a little bit of a deserty vibe there. So we do have this big open area, which we will probably fill with, you know, trees and foliage once we know exactly what's going where. We have the Yankees in the middle, just chilling here because just Anki stuff. We'll have a look at that bit in a minute. Let's just keep around this way. So we have a little playground for the kids. You've got your bench for your parents just to sit on. Can I sit on here? I can't. We've got a little play area in there. We've got a seesaw. We have some more swings. We have the Ferris wheel. And then we do have a freaking cannon, which does launch you across there, which is really fun. So a little playground. Again, decorating that, we'll definitely have to add some more little bits and pieces as we go on. We've got the glow pets in the middle, so there is a bulldog in here looking through there. And we should have the the glow tail in there somewhere. And then the feather light. Is this going to get dark? Which is actually good because we're going to be able to see all the lights and stuff. So this is what it looks like nighttime. I need to add some more of these fireflies because that looks amazing. We've got like the little food places. So you can come here and grab like a nice snack. I can see a spider behind you, so that's creepy. Built all these not too long ago. Like little food vendor places. Definitely going to have to make some more of these in places. We have the Dodo Walkway, which you're allowed to come in. You can come in here and you can pet the dodos. I think it's going to be like a hit. I feel people are really going to like that. So that's the little Dodo Walkway in there. Perfect. We have the Dodix in here. I like this enclosure as well. I just like how we've got, I think we've got half walls down here, which makes it the deserty, rocky vibe. And then you can just like peer over the glass and you can look at the two Dodix, which just have stone and stuff like that. We've got our turtles. This is a very simple design. I do feel like we need to add some water in there or something like that. Just a little something to spice it up a bit. And then we do have the seagulls, which I did take people's advice and I did add some water in here. I actually did this last night. So we put the water foundations and I had to put all of these rocks. There's something like 40 rocks there. I had to pile them up so the water wasn't just a block, kind of. So I've done that. I do like how it looks. So I definitely feel like I'll have to do that with the turtles at some point. I think that'll be really neat. We're going to come back up here in a minute. Let's do this ground floor first. So this is the food court. If you don't want to go to the food vendors, yeah. You can come in here and this is, you know, like a little food court. All of these sell some are a little different, you know, maybe some steaks, and you've got your McDonald's, you've got your Burger King, you've got your Panda Express, you've got your Indian in there, get yourself a curry. So in here we've got some compies, so you can sit down and eat and you can have the compies in the background, which I think's really cool. There is a fertilized egg there, which means you lot are breeding, which is bad. But yeah, we have compies in there, which I think is really neat. We got some taxidermies chilling here. Do we have taxidermies above us? Yeah, we've got whatever that is, a Quetzal chilling up there. We've got a cupcake taxidermy. We've got the two bathrooms, the two genders in Ark, which is fish and other fish. Yeah, just some toilets in here and stuff. So yeah, that's the food court. I really like that. I really like my food court. So we have a little statue of a Bronto Skelly just there. So let's just head back up here then, because we have the creepy crawlies and the water stuff. So there's two ways you can go on the water. You can just come up here, and this is literally just to look over at the anglerfish, because we made this really bright down there and it's really cool. Is that an anglerfish down there? Yeah. You can't really see them, but you know, it's a different viewpoint, and I'm sure we'll do something with that little section there. But, you know, the idea was you'd be able to see the anglerfish swim underneath you, which would be really neat. So if we come back out here, we have our underwater section, which I do like my decoration I've done out here. I'm liking these. I love these. I love these. I love this plant. I also love these. So this is our underwater section, which we're going to connect to every underwater creature we have. So you'll be able to see all of them. So if we come down this way first, it always looks amazing at nighttime. We have the Ammonites. So we've got two of them. So these creatures, if you missed them, because I don't think I did an episode on them. Creatures you can't tame, like the Ammonite, we're going to spawn them in. Like when the time's needed. So there's a one over there. So like, no, you can actually tame trilobites. I'm trying to think of other creatures we can't tame. Jellyfish. The jellyfish, which I believe we did spawn in, but I think have died. I believe I popped them in with the anglerfish, which are just here. So I may have to go and whack the jellyfish in with the ammonites when I next spawn a bunch of creatures in. God, look at that. But in here we have the Basilosaurus and the Dunkleys, which I love this. This just looks amazing, especially when they're freely swimming around. They go under you. Like, look at that. Imagine this in real life. I am really happy with this one. I do think I need to add a bit more decoration on the ground floor. That Basio decides he doesn't want to swim around today. He's just chilling. But look at that. You see him swimming below you. If they wanted to, they could come up here and swim next to you. But yeah, honestly, like the nighttime underwater is really freaking cool. I can't remember what else we have up here. We was meant to have something in here. It looks like it may have died. Was it eels? I think we had eels in here. I think I had eels and jellyfish in here, actually. Well, they're definitely in there. They will be in there somewhere. And then over here, that's going to be our dolphins. I do need to connect them so we can see the dolphins. But yeah, we're going to have like the megalodon here, plesiosaur, the mosa. We're going to stretch this out all the way into the deep end. So that's the water section. I really like the water section. It's going to be really freaking cool when it's done. We did have a mod which had signposts, which just, I think, got removed from the workshop or something. So that's gone. So I do need to create more signs and label all the creatures. So let's quickly do the creepy crawlies. There's not too much that's been done in here, but obviously this is going to be very creepy. But you're going to come in here, you're going to shut the door, and we have like spiders, which are both in the corner for some reason. We've got dung beetles here. You go into your next room, and there will be a roof over this. I've just not done it because I'm not sure the heights on it yet. But we've got the giant bee chilling in there. I do like that enclosure. We have the arthroplora. It needs a little summit in there, but I'm not sure. And then we've got all the space just for all the other creepy crawlies. All the insects, all the bugs are going in there. So if we just exit that, come back around here, because we're going to head into the swamp. But before we do, we've got the hyenodons. We've got like little dog kennels, which I think is really neat. I honestly really like this enclosure. It's simple, yet you know it's for the dogs. Like, there's not loads of foliage around. There's enough space for them to run and zoom, and they've got the little kennels I like. So then we come down here, and I've kind of put these two mushroom trees here for like the start of the swamp area. So we do have massive space here and here, but I believe I might whack the iguanodon and parasaur in this section. I feel like they're kind of the starter creatures that go there. So before we head into the swamp, we do have the swimming with dolphins section. So you come in this place just here. You've got a place to put your stuff away. You can come in here. This is a changing room. We have a bathroom. And yeah, you get changed and you can literally come and swim and ride the dolphins, which I think is amazing. And the funny thing is, if you missed that episode, I pre-recorded that episode, then was in Mexico and swam with dolphins on the same day this episode came out without planning it. So I posted pictures on Instagram and people were like, wait, did you mean to swim with dolphins at the same time? That was really cool. So yeah, here we get into the swampy vibe. I feel like I've decorated this pretty well, so I'm quite happy with this. But we've got the Baryonyx. They're not walking around at the minute. I'm not sure why. Just dark. It's just dark. We come down. We have the Diplocollis, which I believe one of these did actually die, and the other one looks like it's stuck in above us. Okay, that one's just going to chill above us. That's kind of cool. So yeah, this is another underwater one, which it's really neat. I kind of like him just up there. That's really neat. So you can come inside and watch them, or you can just stand outside and have a little stare. We're going to show that off in a minute. But in here, we've got our frogs. Again, not really walking around. It's just dark. It does that sometimes. We have our swamp bar / pub. So there's a little pit stop for the adults. So we've got some like taxidermies out here. I was really proud of this. Everyone seemed to really enjoy this. So yeah, here's your barmaid. She can serve you a beer. You can sit here. You can sit in front of the fire. You can even sit outside. And there were fish in here that we tamed legit with like fish baskets. Not sure if they've survived. Oh, got a Sarco there. I did spawn in a bunch of creatures that died because it's hard to feed every single creature and keep up. But some of them, like the fish, just died pretty quick. We've got a big open space here for maybe the Spino or the Sarco, I'm not sure yet. And then we've got the Dimetrodons, which were... There they are. He's chilling at the back there. a very swampy vibe. So yeah, we've still got all of this area to go. I've placed like trees. The swamp's going to head out a bit further. We should have Dilophosaurus in here somewhere. I'm not seeing him. They're definitely alive. Oh, there he is. He's right at the back. You might not be able to see him. I think there's two. Oh, there's one here as well. So there's 2 Dilophosaurus in here. There he is. Hey, buddy. We class them as a swampy creature. And then we have the Bloodstalker, which I really love his enclosure. I feel his enclosure is really cool. I really get the swampy Bloodstalker vibe. I think we've only got the one in there. All right, so next up, I finished this bit last night because I've been meaning to do it for ages. So this is one of the 2 car travel thingy-mabobs we have. So they take you to other areas where there's not much going on in between. So we've got 2 Baryonyx, made a path that comes up to here, and you get up to this way, and here's the car. So to get to the Redwood area, you hop in here, like so. And what I've done, I've made like a little safari park sort of deal. So you've got like, they look like animatronics. So, you know, you got your terror bird, your megaloceros. I will be doing a full-on safari. Once we've got all the creatures tamed, the safari will be at the end, because I have to see how much room we need, how many creatures are going in there. But I definitely am doing that. A lot of people have commented about that. See, we've just got like all these creatures up here, kind of the redwoody creatures. And then we should be able to park just here. Boom. Perfect. And then I just turn off save fuel. So I will be adding like, you know, 4 or 5 of these, so loads of people can be driving them around. So this area is a little bit incomplete because I'm still unsure what to do here, but you've got to walk all the way up here to get to the top, which, you know, is not that bad. And you finally get to the top, and we've just got an empty shell here. But what I'm thinking of doing is adding some taxidermies and then maybe writing some facts about them, like a little education center. But yeah, this leads to the Redwoods, and this area is completely incomplete. I need to figure out what I want to do between here and the actual Redwoods. It's a very steep slope, so it's hard to think of something to build. But yeah, we just need it to get up to this bit, and then we enter our little Redwood section. So this place will have to be cleared out. We're going to have to make some path. But here's our monkey enclosure. Again, it's another one of them that we will be adding stuff over time. But I do like this one. Hey, one came inside. Yo, that's the first time a monkey's been inside. That's amazing. So we have some bedding for them to sleep. A lot of you told me, because I completely forgot, but S Plus you can change. Even though this is wood floor, you can change it to thatch floor, which I did over there. So it's got like a bit of bed in there. I may add some more in other places. But we're pretending like they're full-on gorilla monkeys. So we've got like little climbing stuff for them. You can come out this way and you can actually watch them outside. So you can just watch them like chilling here. We've got some more like climbing stuff for them out there. I did add a big tree to give it the redwoody feel and stuff. So yeah, we've got the gorillas there, getting really close and personal. Hey sir, how you doing? So we're gonna have a space here to look at the otters. We're putting the otters in the water, so that will lead down to that way. But we do have another thing that we're doing with the otters. So if we come over here, so here's 2 of my redwood creatures. Obviously we're gonna be able to build out that way and up that way and other places. So we've got bears. We've got a pink bear, which is really weird, but there's my bears. And there's my pigs. I think all of them are alive. Are pigs, are you all alive? That's pretty good go. You like normally die really easy. I think I've spawned them in like 4 times. Here's our little pit stop restaurant. This is the Redwood restaurant. I really like this. So we've got the little cashier person. But yeah, out here, we're going to build a glass walkway over the water. And you're going to be able to see the otters swimming underneath you and stuff. So that's going to be really neat. Let's go up here. We've got a monkey, which he's not allowed to listen. Some more seating up here. Again, you can stare out. You can look at, oh, there's a fish. You can look at the otters when they're there, and you can kind of see out here at some of the bears. Like you can imagine sitting here and looking at the bears. I think that'd be really cool. And then we do have, so yeah, we're gonna be able to like this. You're gonna be able to see the otters come underneath you and stuff, which would be amazing. So we've got this tower. You can call all the way up here, and it's a redwood platform. And again, this is just a different viewpoint. We can look over at the bears there. We can see the pigs. I'm sure we'll have otters one side and summit over this side. So yeah, just summit a little different. I'll probably, again, whack some taxidermies up here, some interesting facts and whatnot. Now we've come down here. I'm debating whether or not to have this as an educational walkway with taxidermies of pretty much every creature, or another car journey. I'm not sure if I'll be able to fit the car journey because there is a radius, but yeah, this walkway is under construction. If I do a path, this is going to take me forever to do. But yeah, this thing comes all the way down here. There might be a creature or two that spawns in here at the minute. Just before you reach the snow, we do have this building here, which I'm not a huge fan of. I don't like it too much. I don't know. I like the vibe, but like I've built some bathrooms here, and it's just a very weird build, and you can get food here, but maybe once I add a bunch of seating areas in, maybe it'll look a bit better. But you come here, you got the two mammoths to greet you, and you're greeted by the wolves, which I do like their enclosure. We have a little cave at the back, so they have like a little wolf cave. But all the wolves live in there. We have a bathroom break, which is like a full-on set of bathrooms. You've got the mirrors, and you've got a little bathroom, a little toilet in each one of these. I think that's really cool and really neat. I was happy that I built that. So that's just a little summit. We have the ranger hut, which I'm just going to start adding random buildings. You know, this could be like where the staff are, because we're going to have people working here. So yeah, there's nothing in there just now, but there's a little one of them. And then we have the ferox. There's two ferox chilling in here. There should be two. I see one. There's at least one ferox in there. Nice and cute. And then over here, over this water, we're going to have the penguins in here. And we're also going to have some sort of restaurant or something on the banks here. So, yeah, we've got that planned out. But, yeah, all of this is going to be where we're going to keep all of our, like, snowy creatures and stuff. So that's that way. I'm just going to head back down, and we're going to take a trip on the other car and go up to the highland area where our kind of grassland creatures are. I actually forgot there's two ways we can go up here. So we actually have the flyers, which we can quickly fly through. Because that does loop around to the grasslands, but I do want to just show how like the other car works. So this is our fly section. You can walk all the way up these steps here, but again, like I said, we'll probably connect it all with the grassland, highland creatures and stuff. You know, those, you know, with kids or wheelchairs, push chairs and stuff, they're not going to be able to get up there. But yeah, this is our like fly section. So we do have an RG in here. There he is. We have an RG in here. So it's annoying, but creatures that you've tamed, when you put them on Wonder, they don't fly around unless you have them following another creature, which we may do at some point. But for now, all the flyers just chill on the floor. Oh, we do have that section as well. I'll come back to that. So let's just do these ones that are up here. So there's the RG. We have the Archer dudes. I can't say their full name. So they have a small enclosure, like redwoody vibe. Yeah, there he is, just chilling there. So they've got their little section in there. And then this is the Dimorphodon, and will be the Pteranodon as well. Still not finished this. Still a lot of work to do in here. But what we're going to have is Pteranodons and Dimorphodons flying around. And you've got this little walkway here, which I need to turn all into like one glass thing. And yeah, it's just going to be a lot of work. That Diplo scared the shit out of me there. So then there's a bit of nothingness. There's a lot of space down there. But this is the Griffins. This is like the, you know, top of the mountain. The Griffins live here with the lighthouse. So there's one chilling in there. So you can either look through the glass here, or you can come up to our little like viewing platform, which you can access from both sides. And I feel like this is definitely a better viewing thing. I'm not sure why the Griffin's turning weird. Are you good, Griffin? You alright? But yeah, I freaking love this. I just love everything about this. But yeah, you can see like the whole enclosure here. We've got some bones down there. I felt like the Griffin needed dead, dying bushes and trees. I don't know why. I just feel like it's kind of a scavenger, like a vulture or something. And with the broken lighthouse and everything, I just think that was perfect. So that's the Griffin. You can look down here. You can see some of the other creatures down there, and then you can walk down this way. But we're going to go back because there is a gas bag walkthrough to take you to the grasslands, and then we'll do the little car trip. So yeah, back at the arduous section, you do have the ability to walk through this way, which is a walkthrough. So we made this like pavement here, which looks really cool, which actually has gas bags knocking about because these dudes are friendly. So you can walk past, you can pet them and whatnot. But I thought this is a nice way to connect because gas bags are like sort of flyers, but they're sort of not. So I thought that was a good connecting creature. So you can walk through this way. There's going to be lots of different ways you can get around the park and stuff. So that's the gas bags there. Now we do have this that I like, but at the same time, it's a bit messy. So we're going to use this to get back down to the car bit before we look at all the grassland creatures. So you can come in here, and as you can see, it's just a hot mess in here. I need to sort this out. But this is a zip wire ride that will take you kind of across this area. You can, you know, do some like daredevil risky stuff. It's pretty cool. So you got to walk all the way up here. You get to this section, and all right, for some reason this one's not working. It worked before. It's not working at the minute, but you zip line from here to down there. It says the zip line's blocked. But yeah, you'd zip line and you'd land here and you'd be able to see across all of that stuff. And then there's one on the other side. Let's see if this one works. This definitely works. I think it works the other way. I'm not actually sure. But yeah, so you zip line from this one to that one. So you'd land here and then you have your last one. Yeah, Ark must have changed them with the zip lines because these all worked. But you'd go from this one down to that one, and then you'd finish up by zip lining. The bottom one works. You zip line from finishing the bottom, and you land in this big, cushiony, carpeted place like that. And now you're back at the bottom and join nicely onto the car trip. So again, we're gonna have more than one car here, but look, we've got people working here. But this takes you up to the top. So we can get in here and it should just take us around. This one just does a full loop. Yeah, I love these cars, man. These are really cool. So you can have multiple ones on these. You can have them just keep driving around and people just hop in them and stuff. But yeah, we've got some like gates going on there. Yeah, we're just on a track. It's just really neat. Comes up top here. So I don't feel like I need to add like any taxidermies in here. I kind of like this one. I've just done all the trees and stuff. And then this one stops just here. Walk out this way. We've got a little pavement here. So let's start with this section. So we have a little shop. This is our little plushie shop. So you can buy plushies of your bulldog, your shinehorn, any other glow tails and stuff like that. I just kind of like this. I feel like I need to do more shops like this. But yeah, the bulldogs are just so cute, man. So that's our little shop there. So over here, we'll probably make some sort of pavement so there's like a way to follow. But we've got the basilisk, which I do feel doesn't belong here. We may change him at some point, kind of like we did with the aloes. But that's the basilisk. We have the Deinonychus, which I do really like their enclosure. They do have nests, which I think look really cool. So they've got a nest or two in there. That's the Deinonychus. But yeah, there's sort of a natural walkway. So this is the Brontos. Very big enclosure, obviously, because there's two big Brontos in there. I like that, though. That looks really neat. This is the bathroom. We've got a Rex and a Gigafine, which looks cool as shit. This is a bathroom. Again, the two genders are fish. Walk near to do your little pee and stuff. Here we've got beavers with water. They can't swim in the water, but it looks cool. The other side we've got Carnos. That galley shouldn't be in there. I think that's a wild one. We've got Carnos in there. A nice like thick forest going on, which is really neat. But yeah, the beavers, we can actually walk over the top. So you'll be able to like see them in the water or just kind of walking around doing beavers stuff. Other side then, we should have the Crawlies. They're a bit boring, not going to lie. Bit of a boring enclosure, but it is what it is. The aloes, again, bit of a boring enclosure because I'm not really sure what the aloes want. I feel like that there's just a handful of creatures that just want grass and trees, and that's one of them. We do have another eating area or another bar. Yes, this is another bar. So we've got a Biz, we've got the dude. He's got his check out thing. But yeah, you can sit up here and eat. You can see the aloes, any other creature that's going to be around here. But I like this. This looks really cute. This looks really nice in the dark as well. So we have this big area, which obviously we're going to fill with other creatures. So it's obviously going to work all the way up here. But this is the Diplo Enclosure. Now, this is one of my favorites. I really like what we did with this. So you can look at them all the way around if you want. But you can then come inside and we have this like free, like, I don't know, a tripod of feeding places. So like the idea is you'd come here, you'd collect some leaves or grass or whatever, and you'd come down to one of these little areas and you'd be able to feed it. Like you'd put your hand out. The Diplo's at the perfect height to where you'd be able to like reach your hand out and feed it. And I don't know why, I love this. This is definitely one of my better ideas. And yeah, the Diplos look really cool in here. There's enough room. It's just really neat. I kind of like how it turned out. So yeah, definitely one of my favorites for sure. So if you work our way back round, just going past the Brontos and Carnos, we have 2 enclosures up here. This is our like top half for the Highlands. I'm sure we'll build even higher than this, but for now, this is what we have up here. So this is the horse. Hey, there's a horse inside. That's the first time I've seen a horse inside. That's amazing. So this is our little stables. Yo, that's so cool. I love how that actually works. This is our stables. So yeah, you'd be able to, you know, if they're in here, you'd be able to come in here and pet them. If not, you can come around the side and have a look at all the horses. There should be a unicorn in there. There is. There's a unicorn there. Because we found that unicorn when taming the Equus, and unicorns are rare. So we got that already. This is the Gallimimus one. This is a really cool idea. I was really happy with this one as well. This is probably my second favorite. So inside you can buy some clothing. You know, it's just clothing all around here and stuff. It's like a little shop. Maybe add a little more decoration in here. So you can look at the galleys from outside, or you can come inside, and there's like a little pathway that goes all the way around, and you can just kind of be in here with the galleys and stuff as they just run around. Really like the idea of this. Someone suggested we place that tree in the middle, which I definitely feel helped a lot. It's like the perfect size tree and stuff. But yeah, the galleys, you know, we're just in here with the galleys. You can just walk all the way around. It's really cool. Even though we hate galleys, they have one of the better enclosures. And then one of the big boys then. So this is the Giga one. I kind of like this one as well. So I did build a big watchtower. You can't access that, but it's for decoration. But that's pretty much where, you know, the security will be, and they'll have guns pointed on the Giga at all times and stuff. So you can just walk under him, and you can be able to go straight out to whatever the next enclosure is. I'm thinking of building something here. Maybe a little Giga gift shop. Maybe up here you can have your photo taken. You get it like published down there or something. I think that's like a good idea. But you can come up here and you see the whole view. We have a massive enclosure for the Giga. I feel like he really needed a big one. And you can see him like just back there. At nighttime, it's the best. We only have lights maybe to that tree in front of us. So it's just darkness at the back. But he will walk to the front and you'll see his face appear. It's terrifying and it's amazing. But yeah, you'll be able to just walk down here once you're finished. And obviously we'll have enclosures down there and up there and stuff, which will all be connected. But yeah, that's the Giga then. I feel like Diplo is my favorite enclosure, followed by Galley, followed by the Giga. I definitely get like better over time and stuff. So I feel like that is everything we have. I think that is everything we have then. So that should, if I edit it correctly, fit in around half-hour video. I'm not sure how we're going to do the 100 episodes into one video. But yeah, a few improvements and adjustments I need to do on some of the older enclosures. Decoration, I just kind of do over time. And, you know, some nights I'll be like, you know what, I'm just going to come decorate the park a little bit. It's definitely a long project we're doing. But as long as the support's still here, we're going to carry it on. So yeah, next up should be the Iguanodon. And then I think the Jerboas after that, if I remember correctly. So 2 nice, simple, easy ones. I'll probably try and get them done maybe this weekend. Maybe the Iguanodon this weekend. I'll see what time I have. But definitely next week, we'll continue this series and get some episodes out and stuff. So, there we are then. Episode 50.5, the park tour. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Let me know, like I said, any suggestions you have, any ideas. Like, I do like brainstorming with everyone and stuff. It helps the park feel more community-based. So, yeah, if you did enjoy the video at any point, make sure you do whack a like on the video. Make sure you're subscribing, ringing the bell, enable the notifications. And I will see you hopefully this weekend for the Iguanodon one. And yeah, thank you very much. Catch you in a bit. See you later.